We will be setting off to a motorcycle journey, but here's the best part. I don't know where we are going.
Okay, we are crossing some border here. This is Italy. We are in Italy.
Hello there YouTube, this is your host Akshay Lotankar and off we are to a new adventure. This is peak summer, this is August 2025. Some of you may already know that it's my birthday month and it has become a ritual that I do something special for my birthday, which I haven't had done so far in my life. This is becoming a ritual for the last few years and let me pan the camera back there. We will be setting off to a motorcycle journey in the next few minutes, but here's the best part. I don't know where we are going. As of now, nothing is in my mind. I have just taken all the equipments which I need to camp. This is going to be a solo trip and let the road decide where it will take me. So just the randomness of it is making me feel so excited. It's been a long time that I've done something like this, Every time I go out, either with my friends, either alone, I make it a point that I go to a friend or I book a hotel, I book a cottage somewhere, and then I stay there. So this time I said to myself, why not? When I coin the word adventure quite too often, I have to justify that, correct? Just to give you an overview of what I am carrying, this is my tent, this is my sleeping mat, this is my sleeping bag, lights, a must-have espresso setup, that's the cooking rig, those are my shoes, clothes, cap, and from here, all the electronic gizmo starts. On the left-hand side, there are some toiletries, extra mounts, cables, etc. Rain gloves, I hope I won't need them, and a waist pouch. And this is what I will be wearing for this ride. So let's start with the helmet. That's the LS2 MX701 Carbon Edition. To that MX, there is an Insta Ace Pro 2 mounted. Talking about the jacket, this is a Gore-Tex Namib BMW jacket. I was about to get the pants, but they have been delayed. So this is just some temporary fix. Mind you, these are not some regular cargos. You can see this. So these are motorcycle cargos, yeah. So no risks with safety. And these are the BMW boots. Yeah, so is going to be today. Let's go. This is where adventures truly begin, not on open roads or alpine peaks, but right here. Packing, planning, second guessing. Every piece of gear is a silent promise. Every decision, a gamble with the unknown. I wish to set up something like this with the top box here, the roll-up bag here, and maybe tent on these shackles, I just want to attach them somehow. I just wish that rigging up the machine was as simple as this. Everything properly rigged up exactly the way I wanted. My clothes and utilities are here, the tent is here, all the electronics and the expensive stuff is here. And here there are some quick access cables, power bank, which I can also charge while I am on the machine. And ahead I'll just show you, there is an air compressor here. My rain gear is here. I have put a mount here for the Insta360 X3. Then one extra mount, I'm just carrying it. So other than just keeping it anywhere, I thought why not mount it and just carry it. Here there are shoes and what else? Yeah, some miscellaneous things. I'm carrying these two small tool pouches as well, just to carry some basic spanners and stuff. And one more thing is this tripod. So this is a really good tripod. This is the Rolei, which is pretty light. Yeah, just see this. Oh, okay, I have to be careful. I'm just going to wear my clothes now and then get set, go. But before we start our actual journey, there is one more location where we have to go, and that is a superbike dealership in Munich. I guess those who follow my Instagram account, they already might have got the hint that we were scavenging for a superbike, mainly in the naked or the super sport version. So all the other details will be coming on the video soon. But as of now, this kickstart to a journey is one of the happiest, exciting and nervous beginnings of any of my road trips so far what I've done. Totally unexpected, and this happened in such a jiffy that it's a lot to take in, you know. So without wasting any time, let's get up and see you on the road.
Here we go. Merger to the first Autobahn towards Munich. It's quite pleasant. It's windy. Or maybe it's because of this gear what I'm wearing. It's so well ventilated that I can open up chains on my arm. And for the first time, I'm not having any kind of targets in my mind that, you know, today I have to reach to Slovenia or maybe Switzerland or somewhere else. If I find if there's a good camping place somewhere, if the city is nice, I am just going to take a halt. And the entire week is going to be like this. It's just 1 minute to the dealership. 1 week ago, there wasn't even a plan to get a machine now, in this season.
Today, a dream came alive. The moment my friend signed for his motorcycle, it reminded me why I chase the open road. There's a special power in chasing dreams with two wheels beneath you. Every ride is proof that possibility is a journey and not a destination. So as my friend rides into a new chapter, I'm reminded the road to dreams is always longer than it seems. But with every ride, every curve conquered, the dream gets closer. Freedom begins with the first mile of unknown roads. And today, that first mile belongs to both of us, chasing what sets our spirits free.
We are somewhere in Austria currently. I have to do the booking now. I have to see where am I supposed to head towards. I'm not sure. There are 4 to 5 options, you know. Slovenia, Croatia, Austria I am, and I don't want to explore Austria anymore. Italy, and then there's an interesting option which I feel is Switzerland. Now there are a couple of reasons why I want to go there, because I haven't been so often and enough in Switzerland on my motorcycle. And a very juvenile, childish thought what came to me: if I go to Switzerland, then I'll be able to enjoy the Swiss fondue and eat authentic Swiss chocolates. And then the destinations came after that into my mind. That you see, there is Interlaken, there is Grindelwald, there is this Furka Pass, which this is peak summer, supposedly it is. And I'll be able to enjoy those passes, the Swiss vibe and whatnot. So let's see where this leads to. As of now, I've got to finish this. This is a pork dish which is quite common to this region, and I don't know which region is this. So let's finish this, and then if Swiss is the option, then I have to search which part of Swiss I want to halt today, and I have to see which campsites are open. Else staying in Swiss would be expensive if I don't get any camping site.
Finally, putting the rain gear inside, hoping that for the next couple of hours it's not going to rain. Okay, I was in Tarins, Austria, and I checked from here going to Bernina, Switzerland. Now that's going to take me roughly 3 hours, with the weather conditions, with the breaks what I would take. I rather thought before Bernina there comes a pass called as Reschen Pass, and I thought why not take a halt there. So I just checked for some camping options. And luckily one camping site they have places. So now the journey, I have put the navigation for the Russian Pass camping site, and I will be reaching there in 2 hours. This is what the weather does to you. The moment sun is on your back, over your head shining, you feel like speaking, you feel like reacting. You're human again. For the first 2-3 hours, I didn't even feel like putting up this camera. I was so missing this since the morning, man. I tell you, it is therapy, it is therapy. This was the first dry pass which I did since today morning. And this is exactly what I missed since today morning. Beautiful, beautiful. In Austria, there are some patches, they are so mesmerizing. It's like a straight line which ends up in a tunnel. And it feels like the entire mountain is just gonna, gulp you down its throat. And then the second mastery about Austria, what I feel is these big ass tunnels. Austrians have gone a step ahead. They want to preserve the mountains, the trees. Look at the roads. I like such places in the middle of nowhere, just opening up to the Alps. How bare minimal the life would be here. Quite surprising. What would be the professions of these people? Would these people be aware of what's happening in the world? Just in their own small universe. And then you have a road like this in your neighborhood. This is so good, yaar. This should be there on all the petrol pumps. See, the prices are written here and the type of the petrol. But this is really good information. Okay, we are crossing some border here. This is Italy. We are in Italy. The sheer simplicity of crossing borders in Europe. You feel freedom, man. You feel freedom. Guys, we started our journey from Germany. We had a lunch in Austria. And we are just reaching Italy. That's the beauty of riding in Europe. Russian. We have reached the region Russian.
It's a truly unique crossroads where three countries meet in the heart of the Alps. The pass lies entirely on Italian soil in South Tyrol, but just a stone's throw away lie the borders of Austria to the north and Switzerland to the west. Sitting at about 1507 meters is not just a route through the Alps, but a gateway steeped in centuries of history and natural wonder. Beyond the stunning vistas and the tri-border magic, each turn reveals a new facet of Alpine beauty, culture, and history. Standing here at the edge of three nations, it feels like riding the border of worlds, where every mile is a journey through time and nature. So as I cross the Russian Pass today, it's more than a physical journey. It's a ride through history, geography, and the delicate threads that connect us all.
So we have reached our camping site. Up in the mountains it was cold, but out here I think so it's 26. Hi. I have called earlier. Okay. And then I can come and register.
As the day comes to an end, I look back at everything I've experienced. From winding mountain roads to crossing borders between countries. Every moment was full of surprises. The weather shifted, sun, clouds, even some wind. Each change adding its own energy to the ride. The curves of Russian Pass challenged me. The mountains welcomed me. And the open road gave me a sense of freedom I can't explain. I started with no clear plan, but found beauty and adventure in every mile. Now, as the sun sets, the calm of setting up camp by the river reminds me how important these quiet moments are. After a day full of motion and discovery, the time lapse shows the rush of getting ready for the night. But inside, I'm soaking it all in. The peace, the satisfaction, and the promise of more. Tomorrow, the journey continues. New passes, new landscapes, and new stories are waiting. This first day was just the beginning, and I can't wait to share what's next with you. So stay with me, because the real adventure is just getting started.